Welcome back, Goyam Gamers. Today, I bring you the best free games I was able to find from this week, meaning 16 to 22 of May 2026. There were quite a few free games that released last week. Nevertheless, these were the ones that caught my eye. So maybe this list will help you to better enjoy your next weekend. Let's start, shall we?
Cave Crashers is a top-down arcade shooter game where two players take control of star-nosed moles and cooperate to pilot a mining rig through bug-infested caves. Progress as far as you can, collect valuable shards to increase your score while defending your rig from bugs using your turrets. Chaotic gameplay with controller support. Great for a Sunday afternoon with your friends.
Tired of pay-to-win card games, slot machine mechanics, and the same old fantasy settings? Then this is the game for you. Set in a rich sci-fi universe, every card is available from the start. No grinding, no paywalls. The only randomness is in your draw. Strategy wins here, not your wallet. Choose from 6 distinct classes: Soldier, Esper, Vanguard, Tyrant, Splicer, and Engineer. Each offering unique gameplay styles. You're not locked into a single class either. Build multi-class decks to combine strengths and strategies. Just remember, versatility brings both advantages and challenges.
Forester's Shade is a strategy puzzle game that combines roguelike elements with chess. Command, battle, win, and acquire new animals. Control your animal army. Defeat the approaching enemies, and venture to the edge of the Dead Shade Forest. Includes 32 Steam achievements.
Skelost is a yokai shooter built for the Game Boy Color, now on Steam. Immerse yourself in Japanese folklore and uncover the fate of your lost family. Blending tense side-scrolling shooter action with a focused 8-bit design philosophy, Skelost delivers a compact, atmospheric experience. Simple to learn, yet challenging to master. Full controller support this one has.
Nightmare Fishing Tournament is a fishing sim with a horrifying twist. It's not enough to simply hawk a fish. Players must enter the waiter and take them on using waypawns like spear guns and floating mines. Once a fish is stunted, it must be reeled in before it recovers. Upgrade your items and use scales to craft perks. Fun. Yes. Unique. Certainly. But I can only imagine that to have this type of vision, you have to make some kind of sacrifice to Baal. Hopefully, you find nothing more grotesque and weird thing you may lay your eyes upon, because this is surely enough for the rest of the year. Has controller support, by the way.
New blood?
Are the evil of the world.
A lot of good things on sale, Stuart.
But your God is just an invention. There's no heaven near as I can tell. Just an earth we've slowly turned to hell.
It's that time of year again, folks. That's right. It's time to start the only event that awards the winner with a Get Out of Hell free card.
T-Worlds is an open-source retro multiplayer shooter. T-Worlds Archive is one of its forks. In T-Worlds, you can play in 5 vanilla game modes: Deathmatch, Team Deathmatch, Last Man Standing, Last Team Standing, and Capture the Flag, and hundreds of community-made modifications with up to 64 players. And you can customize your character T with lots of skin parts for you to choose. Also, you meet more friends in the global T-Worlds community. Basically a PvP Super Mario game with guns, I think is the best way to describe it. Also supports co-op and is cross-platform.
Travel through the astral plane and save souls of the regretful in Without Regret, a 3D emotional adventure game. Alongside Echo, avoid the corrupted souls that linger. Choose the right path and discover the answers to questions still unknown. Witness beautiful, emotionally devastating moments and guide Echo's journey through the bounds between life and death.
You play the game as Akia, a priest who was hired to cleanse a cursed home that has been overrun by spirits. Akia meets Haruki, a warrior guard of the cursed estate. Together they must navigate the home's garden searching for spiritual mischief. They will engage in combat to remove the cursed energy in hopes of finding the source and cleansing it, saving the estate. In gameplay terms, you explore the area and engage in turn-based tactics-style battle against spirits and possessed objects. Chu is a game about a robot left alone in a drowned world. A robot yearns to experience water firsthand. Having lost its teammates in a tsunami, its last wish is to reunite with them. This is a story about isolation, self-destruction, and the cost of desire. Struggle against environmental puzzles that bar you from achieving your dream. Face enemies and use them as your pavement for your journey. You have to do what it takes to survive, to experience water firsthand, disarming your own safety systems. Waterproof gear is the only way to move forward. The more you lose, the farther you will go. Accept the anxiety and tension you feel from trading abilities and power for the robot to complete its journey. Infernal Battles is a strategic auto-battler where you assemble a powerful army and buy upgrades to enhance it. Balance your resources wisely between miners and units. Refine your tactics to defeat the king and improve your high score. Start building your dream army by picking from swordsmen, archers, and miners. Swordsmen are your tough frontline fighters, archers take out enemies from afar, and miners keep the gold flowing for your upgrades. Boost your units with upgrades to make them stronger, faster, and more effective in battle. Finding the right balance between creating a powerful army and maintaining gold production is key to your success. This one includes 5 achievements. Gator Haka is a fast-paced brawler where you craft your own unique playstyle. You are alien alligators with wacky abilities locked in battle, either in teams or a chaotic free-for-all. Huck yourself into the arena with the help of cybernetically enhanced gorillas and cause chaos for glory and entertainment. Engage in either 4 versus 4 team deathmatch or up to 8-player free-for-all action. Navigate and explore an intricate gladiatorial arena. It has full controller support, fortunately. Violet Mansion is a horror puzzle game where you and your friends must survive against various enemies by using absurd items, finding creative solutions, and pushing people downstairs. Or you alone get to uncover the story of 2 friends who made a promise. The graphics are simplistic, yes, but is a solid game, plus it has full controller support, online co-op, and 49 achievements. In Factory Reset, you're sent to investigate a mysterious drop in productivity. You arrive at a robot distribution center that doesn't quite add up. To uncover the truth, you'll need to navigate every floor and everyone on it. Talk your way through, hack your way through, befriend the workers or use them. But every choice leaves a trace. The workers here have their own agenda, and they've noticed you. Top-down 2D puzzle and branching narrative game. Hack and control robots to solve puzzles, or befriend and cooperate with the robots to progress through, and several endings determined by your choices. Planet Gemini is a factory building and tower defense game. After crash landing on 2 planets during an interdimensional journey, fend off waves of enemies and research a portal to survive. Teleport between 2 planets with different resources and build bases to defend against enemies. Managing 2 planets alone isn't easy. Team up with a friend in 2-player co-op and take on harder difficulties. Gather resources and unlock technology to build more efficient automated facilities. That's old school fun. Hog Havoc lets you race and fight against friends or bots for free. Battle with chaos balls, dodge hazards, and stay alive in frenetic low-poly action made for older hardware. Multiple modes, courses, and atmospheres, up to 4 local players split screen. 8-player online P2P coming soon. Has controller, by the way. Step into the paws of a mischievous dog or a calculating cat and turn this quiet street into your personal playground of chaos. This is a short, 15-minute adventure about being a very, very bad pet. Probably the most juvenile humor I've seen in a game in a year, and I mean that as a compliment. After defeating your foes, you can assert dominance by peeing or pooping on them. Short and very sweet. Geist Heist is a single-player, stealth puzzle game in which the player must use their wits, creativity, and ghostly powers to enter museum exhibits, sneak past security guards, and reclaim their tethers. Has controller support and 28 achievements.
Humble abode did they even change? I barely recognize the place. Our protagonist is duty-bound to reclaim that which is rightfully mine. His.
As a small side note, one of our artifacts went missing last night. If you happen to know its whereabouts, please report it to the staff.
Oh. Anyway.
Once upon a time, there lived an ambitious apprentice mage, a young squirrel named Ormond. All was well for the young apprentice until, spurred by endless curiosity, he was whisked between the pages of Wayward Woods. Trapped within his master's favorite storybook, Ormond must channel the elemental teachings of his master to conquer the dangers lurking in the woods and pen a story fit for a hero. Whimsical is not a word I use often, but is the perfect one to describe this isometric tactical RPG. Machiavelli is a roguelite city builder. There are some deals you just can't shake. You made one with a trickster demon, and they have demands. Granted immortality, you must navigate through tough decisions in order to build the perfect civilization. Each time you rule, your kingdom will fall. It is up to you to take what you learn about governing forward into the next era. All the while, the deal-making demon will come knocking at your citadel walls, asking for his fair share. You will face varied, unrelenting challenges combined with the collapse and start-over mechanic that will keep you hooked into a cycle of rise and fall. Kobold Delvers is a 2D puzzle game about guiding small kobolds through dangerous underground caves using a wide variety of simulated materials. Dig, place, burn, freeze, melt, and combine materials to create safe paths, solve environmental puzzles, and help every kobold reach the exit. 2D puzzle gameplay based on simulated materials. Handcrafted levels with environmental challenges. Reactive systems involving sand, water, fire, lava, ice, wood, vines, dynamite, and more. a sandbox mode for experimenting freely with materials, compact cave-based puzzles focused on logic, planning, and experimentation, cute kobolds, dangerous caves, and plenty of chaotic material interactions. Has 26 achievements, by the way. Wow, the crowd with flips, drifts, and vehicular carnage in Dread Rally, an arcade racing game where your life is in the audience's hands. Gotta be honest, didn't really like the graphic of this one, but I always put gameplay above anything else, and I think we need more of this type of futuristic racer. It has controller support, fortunately. Cinder City focuses on puzzles, teamwork, and time management. Become the best firefighter by traversing through the city in a classic couch co-op setting. Get to work putting out fires and saving those poor citizens. Enjoy a handcrafted strange world and explore firsthand the abstract world of Shotgun Pogo Stick, a first-person movement shooter roguelike. With a focus on movement using the shotgun, each power-up changing the movement capabilities of your trusty shotgun. Explore and delve into the alleys to get closer to the central citadel in order to topple the corrupt systems in place and uncover the secrets of this world that's falling apart. This is early access, but due to the gameplay and mature themes this one has, I just had to include it on the list. Hopefully the devs also implement controller support. A fast-paced driving and shooting game where the player takes on the role of a delivery driver equipped with a package-firing cannon mounted on its van. The player needs to overcome obstacles to deliver its packages before the time runs out. With the experience I have with a certain delivery company, this seems to be a very realistic simulator. Fair warning though, this one must be played with a controller. If this video helped you in any way, please leave a like, comment, or share. Any feedback is appreciated. See you guys next time.